Need a car? Put your financial worries aside and come on out to Auto Depot in Eastlake. We carry a full line of rust-free Southern cars, and we will finance you. All you need is a full-time job and a reasonable down payment. No co-signers and no credit check. Instant credit with no hassles. Remember, a full-time job and a reasonable down payment qualifies you for instant credit hassle-free. Call 942-6667 and let Auto Depot put you in the car you want today.
The difference between those who sit and watch life and those who are up and doing could be as simple as a phone call to Cleveland Institute of Technology. A call that could start you on your way to a career as a high-tech secretary, word processor, microcomputer operator, or computer programmer. So if you're tired of sitting and watching, call us. We could have you up and doing. Cleveland Institute of Technology. Financial aid available. Call now, 447-1555.
How smart a shopper are you? Be honest. How do you know which TV to buy, which microwave, which refrigerator, when you're faced with all the different models and different prices?
I find it's very confusing to shop.
Very frustrating. Confusing.
I know nothing about stereos that I'm supposed to buy today.
Cut through the confusion before you go shopping. Call this toll-free number for Consumer Reports 1987 Buying Guide issue. It's yours free with your paid subscription to Consumer Reports, the magazine smart consumers turn to whether they're shopping for a new car or a new phone.
I wish I'd have had this before I bought one of my other phones, because I wouldn't have bought it.
Call to get 12 monthly issues, including our latest product reports and the year-end buying guide issue when published, plus the 1987 buying guide issue and the medicine show, free with your paid subscription, all for just $18.
It's one of the very few objective sources of information you can get.
Call 1-800-356-5000.
Look at that. Fred's got all kinds of weird pictures. How'd you do that? Fred's ensorcellated. Yes. Okay, now we're going to take a break from our wonderful amusingness on the Three Stooges and stuff. Say, have you been paying attention to what's going on in Washington lately? You wouldn't believe. Let me see. First of all, not last week, but the week before last, your wonderful House of Representatives in Washington, and you know who you are. Did you see what they did there? They were talking about this budget thing. They had a amount of money that they wanted put in there, so they passed a resolution. Well, first of all, they voted it down in the House of Representatives, and they're only supposed to be able to vote on one resolution one time in any one legislative day. So the Speaker of the House, Sneaky Wright from Texas there, said, okay, this day's over. Then a minute later comes back and says, okay, here's a new day. So then they voted on it and passed it by one vote. And attached to that very thing, which they passed so quickly, which nobody talks about, was a 10% raise for the Congress, which puts them right up around, or maybe even over, $100,000 a year. $100,000 a year. Can you believe that? Plus the free postage they get. Well, I can't tell you what they do for a living, because there are girls that get arrested for that. Now, we got a lot of posters here. Something. Oh, and also, the president made a new, a federal judge he wanted to put in there. Ginsburg. Douglas Ginsburg. Well, it's Doug, wasn't it? A little beard. I don't think Metzenbaum and the rest of the liberals like guys with beards much, because they're going to be against Ginsburg, too. Oh, well. We don't have time for posters now. We're going to take a station break, and we'll be right back with more posters.
Coming next week on Channel 43, Monday, Michael J. Fox and Nancy McKeon go to summer camp where they find love, laughter, and poison ivy. Tuesday, the riveting Academy Award-winning wartime classic, Apocalypse Now, starring Marlon Brando, Martin Sheen, and Robert Duvall. Wednesday, Robert Redford as Jeremiah Johnson, a mountain man fighting to survive. Thursday, prepare yourself for the scare of your life. It's the broadcast premiere of Fright Night. And Friday, the Cavs are hooping it up against the Boston Celtics.
Channel 43, play favorites.